Welcome back everybody to Homeschool Histories, and here I am today in Door County, Wisconsin, because I'm on vacation for the first week of the year. On the car ride here is like a 5-hour car ride, so while I was listening to music and my Spotify Premium, I was like, what should my topic be for this weekend? Because I need to think of something and can't think of anything. And then I was like, hey, I'm listening to great music right now, and I bet everyone wants to know what music I listen to, because they don't have any good music, so I need to give them the best music out there, because that's my job, you see. So hopefully you guys appreciate the sacrifice I'm doing here to give you great music. Alright. So, I listen to a lot of variety of music, I guess not as much variety as some people. So today I'm just going to be telling you about the soundtracks I listen to, as well as the pop and Christian music I listen to. So here we go. First of all, on soundtracks, one of my favorite soundtracks is Lord of the Rings by Howard Shore. And this is just a great soundtrack. It really makes you think about the movie when you listen to it. And well, I guess any soundtrack does that, except I just like this one a lot because it sort of brings the movie to mind, and also it's just really great to listen to. It sounds great. And then we also have How to Train Your Dragon by John Powell, and also Bolt by John Powell. John Powell has a lot of good music, and How to Train Your Dragon and Bolt are just two of them. So yeah, these are just like nice sort of childhood kind of music things, except at the same time they're really cool and awesome music. So I guess, yeah, so it's it's nice to listen to. As well as Stuart Little's a lot like that too, by Alan Silvestri. And Alan Silvestri is also the one who did Avengers music, so it's sort of like, oh yeah, Stuart Little Avengers. You're like, what? But anyways, so that's a nice soundtrack, Stuart Little. And then there's also the Avengers music, which is pretty good. There's not a lot of good ones in there, but there's a few. Let's see, there's Pixar, pretty much any Pixar movie music, it's good. Pixar is awesome. And one of my favorite artists from Pixar is Michael Giacchino. He did the music for Ratatouille, The Incredibles, and Up. So, all great soundtracks, listen to those. And then the last two we have here, two artists we have Hans Zimmer, who did the music for Kung Fu Panda, Inception, and Sherlock Holmes movies. And those are all great soundtracks, go listen to them. And then we have Henry Jackman, who did X-Men First Class and Wreck-It Ralph. Wreck-It Ralph is like really great soundtrack, and sort of like has the video games aspect into it a little bit, like old-fashioned video game, except it's a soundtrack, and like it's not just like the same like it sort of has the video game kind of instrument style thing, but it's kind of cool too. It's nice music. Okay, so that's all I have for soundtracks. And then also pop music. So my favorite bands are Imagine Dragons. They have brought a lot of popular music out recently. Radioactive, Demons on Top of the World. Lots of good music by them, recently at least. And then we have Owl City. And Owl City has lots of music, and he's probably not as popular as Imagine Dragons, maybe. But anyways, he has a lot of other good songs, and I like him a lot. And we have Michael Bublé. He's just a soloist singer, and he has a great voice, and it's really great to listen to him. So check him out. And then there's One Republic, they've gotten pretty good songs out. My favorite ones from them are Secrets and Counting Stars. I just really like those songs. And then Anthem Lights, they do more like covers usually. They have a few original songs, but mostly covers, except they have great covers. They sort of like have more like a choir kind of tone to it, or like They have different harmonies and stuff in there, except it still sounds like the actual song too. Like they do mashups of certain years, like 2012 and 2013. They did like all the popular songs mixed together. Those were really nice. And then last we have Il Volo. They're actually Italian guys, and they sing in Italian usually, except they sound really good. I think their style is called popra, so it's like pop and opera. Except it sounds really cool. Anyways, and then last category here, we have Christian songs, or Christian artists, I guess. My favorite Christian artists are probably like, so Toby Mac. Toby Mac is a great one. He's probably one of my favorites. Just like he has a nice upbeat style, and he has, I don't know, I like him a lot. I'm bad at describing these things. But. And then we have Stephen Curtis Chapman, and he's not as much like upbeat contemporary band. He's more like sort of soloist singer, and his songs are sort of like nice and sweet. Then we have Casting Crowns, and they're the ones, I feel like they're the ones who do like all the worship songs and stuff that you sing in contemporary church, but maybe not. I just feel like that a little bit. Then we have Newsboys, and they're really good. Like they've been, I think they restarted Newsboys or something recently. I don't even know. I feel like they have new guys, because they have like the older songs and then they have the newer style songs. But that, I don't know. Maybe it's because they added in the guy from DC Talk, which is also a great band. And I don't know. So DC Talk, anyways, DC Talk's great. They're not doing songs anymore. They broke up, except they have a lot of good stuff in there. So go back in time, listen to DC Talk. They're great. And Audio Adrenaline, they are really great. I sort of sometimes confuse DC Talk and Audio Adrenaline for some reason, but maybe it's just because I like started listening to both of them at the same time. But Audio Adrenaline is really great too. And then last but not least, Mercy Me. And I always confuse this one with Casting Crowns for some reason, but Mercy Me, it's really good. They have some good songs out there. So anyways, yeah, that's my favorite tunes, and you should go check them out and be thankful that I introduced them to you. And with all that said, thank you to everyone for subscribing, and thanks for leaving a like on this video, because I know you're going to, because you're such a great person. And then put in the comments your favorite band, maybe, if you want to. And that sort of helps me, because then I get to listen to better music too. And then it helps other people who watch the video. They can see in the comments other people's favorite bands. And maybe you can mention some of the bands I listen to, but try to go other than mine. Anyways, so that's it for today. And next week, I'm going to be telling you guys my New Year's resolution for this show. And I'm going to be back in my basement and back with the white background and everything. So look forward to that, and see you guys next week.